Hey, so I just finished doing a video where, I'm filming the Bible and I'm going through scriptures and I'm talking about how the gospel went everywhere. And the Bible made that clear, okay? Even in the first century. Because some Calvinists came on my channel and basically tried to say that, supposedly because only white guys from Europe, centuries later brought the gospel to Indians in the Americas, that supposedly that proves that Calvinism's true. But I mean that's just a myth, okay? And I prove that with the Bible, that the gospel went everywhere, even in the first century. And in the other video, and this video right now is probably going to be uploaded before, because the other one's 18 minutes. It's going to be under 5 minutes. But I go through stuff in Romans and First Thessalonians and the Book of Acts. I give some Old Testament examples of people not even from the nation of Israel hearing about the God of the Bible. I show some things in Colossians chapter 1. Okay. How, the gospel went everywhere. Okay. And, a quick example, which I gave in my previous video, that was probably, the one I just filmed, but I'm uploading now, but it's just longer, so you might see it later. But, one quick example is just Acts chapter 2. Okay. In the day of Pentecost, there were Jews. It says there were Jews, men of, devout men from every nation under heaven there in the day of Pentecost. And what happened in Acts chapter 2? The apostles, spoke in real tongues, like, other languages that they've never studied before in their life, in order to communicate the gospel to these Jews that were living in every country on the face of the earth at that time. And what happened? Eventually, those Jews went back to those countries and told people about Jesus. Okay. But my little addendum that I want to do, because I didn't mention this in the other video, is Revelation. Okay, in the book of Revelation, you read about believers of every nation, every kindred, and every tongue. Okay. And I believe the Bible. Okay. So every nation, every kindred, every tongue would include the Navajo people, representatives of the Navajo Nation, and the Chickasaw, and the Sioux, the Tupi, there's an Indian tribe down here in Brazil. So you tribes from Africa of all languages. And what's interesting is that at least in America, the Indians, they're called Florida, there's the Seminoles, right? But it's called the Seminole Nation, right? In out west, there's the Navajo Nation, okay? There's the Sioux Nation. And the Bible says of every kindred, every nation, and every tongue, okay? Every kindred, every nation, and every tongue. There's going to be believers in heaven. Okay. So just quit worshiping Satan, you crazy Calvinists. You want people to go to hell so bad. I mean, the gospel is for everybody. It's a shame a lot of people, through their own pride, reject it, but Jesus Christ did die for them. So shut that Calvinism up.